If you're living in stress and you're living in survival, there's a physiological change in your body when you perceive a threat or a danger in your outer world, or you have the perception that something's going to get worse, and that automatic or autonomic system switches on, and there's an arousal that takes place, and there's a rush of adrenaline, and your heart rate starts to increase, and your respiratory rate starts to increase, and blood is sent to the extremities and away from the internal organs, and glucose is being mobilized, and you're getting a lot of energy to run, fight, or hide. You're reacting to a coworker in the same way you would fight off a predator. And your heart is beating, but you're not exerting yourself, so the heart starts beating against a closed system. It's like pumping against restricted system.
Your body's not moving.
Right, and so you're not using that energy.
Not transforming the
Right,
energy.
you're sitting there, you're stepping on the gas and the brake at the same time.
Ooh.
And the heart's beating against the closed system, and it starts beating out of order, very erratically, and it starts losing its variability in terms of its beat. And when the heart gets incoherent, if you study any type of waves, when waves are incoherent and they interfere with each other, they cancel each other out. And when waves cancel each other out, energy drops. So energy leaves the heart when you're resentful, when you're impatient, when you're judgmental, when you're frustrated. No doubt about it, your heart's beating differently than when you're grateful, when you're appreciative, when you're kind, when you're caring, when you're loving, when you're inspired. The heart is moving out of survival, and we discovered that the heart is the creative center. When energy moves into the heart and you're breathing and you're converting your body out of that fight or flight nervous system, that sympathetic system, if you can convert it into the parasympathetic system, that nervous system of relaxation, the heart can come out. It's no longer living in survival or stress, and energy naturally moves into the heart, and the heart starts beating in this beautiful rhythm, like beating a drum or dropping a pebble after pebble after pebble in the water. And the heart starts to emit an external field, a magnetic field. But what we discovered that was even more exciting was that once energy drops into the heart, the creative center, resets the baseline for the emotional trauma in the past and tells the brain that the past is over. And that's the moment it sends a very strong signal to the brain, and the brain moves into a very creative state. Frontal lobe and the alpha brain waves are created, and now you're starting to see images and pictures. The heart's telling the brain it's safe to create. And so getting the heart and the brain synchronized became this fascinating thing.